Whenever you walk on the street, do you see some women just stand out? When you look at them, your head automatically turns and you want to pay attention to them. That is simply because they are dressing up in a very elegant manner. Now, while personal style is, to be honest, completely personal, there are a few things that every elegant, every classy, every polished, sophisticated woman will have in her wardrobe. And if you are at this point in your life where you are curating your wardrobe or you want to level up or elevate your wardrobe, this video is for you, so keep on watching. These are also going to be your when in doubt outfits and will make sure you never have a bad outfit day ever again. By the way, if you're new here, I do make a lot of personal style related guides, so make sure you subscribe to elevate your fashion game. Up on the list we have bodysuits. Now, why are bodysuits more elegant or more elevated than t-shirts? Have you ever noticed when you're tucking in your t-shirt into your pants or your trousers, your jeans, whatever, there might still be a bit of fabric that just gets collected around the waist. You can try a bunch of hacks, but in general it's just tough to tuck in those t-shirts. So an easier alternative is to just go for bodysuits. They're universally flattering, so you will not go wrong. Plus, you can even layer very easily. There's no extra fabric just hanging around senselessly. It's a very nice, neat tuck. Looks absolutely beautiful. And you also get these with sleeves, without sleeves, with long sleeves. So no matter what kind of look you're trying to go for, I would 100% recommend add a bodysuit as your primary layer. Try it on. It will change the game for you. You will fall in love with bodysuits. Trust me, I did. Now, Myntra has some really good bodysuit options, so I'll leave a few links of products that I personally like. These are not sponsored. I have bought these products, I've worn these products, and some are even products that I genuinely like and would want to buy in the future. I'll leave all of my links down below and then you can check out whichever ones you like for yourself. Next up, trousers. Now, speaking of trousers, we have two types. We have the flowy trousers and the tapered trousers, and each of these work well in different situations. The first time that I noticed how you could elevate your pants was actually way back in school. Our seniors used to get their trousers tapered to fit them very well, whereas most of us juniors who had no idea about fashion, we would just wear whatever our parents got us from the uniform shop. That's when I actually started noticing tapered pants make such a huge difference. Whenever you want to look smart, especially in business casual settings or business formal settings, you would want to get yourself tapered trousers. We've also got flowy trousers. On lazy casual days when you don't feel like dressing up, jazzing up too much, instead of opting for something like loose fitted pajamas, just casually putting them on, I would recommend going a notch higher and getting yourself some nice flowy trousers. They're comfortable, they're airy, you can style them in whatever way you like. You can have something pretty going on, maybe like a strapless top or a top with nice voluminous sleeves going on. So multiple ways to style it, but this is one of the most versatile pieces you can have. I do have an entire video on some of my favorite trousers from Zara. I will leave a link to that right here and in the description box below, but I will also leave some links from Myntra, so depending on your budget you can get yourself pants accordingly. Alright, next up we have maxi dresses. If you look at women who belong to the polite society, you would see a lot of them opt for maxi dresses. Now, maxi dresses again are one of the easiest outfits to put together simply because there's not too much to put together in the first place. When it comes to maxi dresses, you have so many options, and the best part is maxi dresses will never cut your body in halves. A foolproof way of dressing well, of dressing elegantly and looking very polished is to go for a maxi dress. Now, I personally would recommend getting a black and a white maxi dress. These are two dresses that you should have in your wardrobe simply because these will serve you when you go for a casual function. These will serve you when you go for a formal function. You can dress it up, you can dress it down. I get my own maxi dresses from H&M, from Zara, from Fab India, even from Myntra. So basically a lot of places. I will leave again some of my favorites down below, so have a look maybe. By the way, if you're always confused when you go shopping and you don't know what to get, sometimes you end up picking the wrong items, I wrote an entire book called the Glowup Guide, and this is going to be your personal guide to transform your entire life. It's written in a very easy language to understand, especially for my girls who are not as much into reading but still want to transform their lives, and self-help books sometimes seem too overwhelming. This is all you need. It's got multiple chapters on social etiquette, how you can transform your life financially, physically, mentally, emotionally. It's even got a shopping guide as well as wardrobe essentials every lady must have, and this is something that I've poured my heart and soul into. You can get the paperback for 299 rupees or you can get the hardcover for yourself, but trust me, this will change your life. So many great reviews from girls who have gone through this glow up, and I would want you to get your glow up as well, so make sure you check it out. Next up we have a statement watch. Now, I've always said a watch is like an extension of your body. It's something that you wear all the time. Now, I'm all for wearing smartwatches, Apple watches and all of of that, but I just feel like the good old-fashioned classic watch has its own place and nobody can take that away. When it comes to the more special dressy occasions, I think it's okay to not be so smart. We can leave our smartwatches aside and we can go back to the good old classic watch. So I would recommend saving up and getting one good quality watch from a renowned brand, the kind of watch that you like and the colors that you like, that more often than not will go with most of your outfits. I get a lot of comments asking about my own watch. I inherited my watch from my mom, so this is a Rolex and I love it so much. I wear it all the time. Now I know good watches are expensive, which is why a pro tip here is if you have your eyes set on a watch, you might want to get something of an inferior brand or quality to see how that kind of band will look on you, how the dial will look on you. Then go ahead and upgrade to the higher quality watch for which you will be paying whatever amount of money that you want to pay. Just as we have a wait list for Hermes bags, there's also a wait list for good quality, high rated watches. So I hope that goes to show how much in demand these watches are, and you should get yourself something that does fit within your budget. But instead of going with something of cheaper, inferior quality, I would say save up and get yourself one good watch, because that literally is an extension of you. My mom was a really big fan of collecting watches and handbags, and so I do have a bit of an idea as to the hierarchy of these watches and handbag brands. If you would like a video on me breaking down why certain watches are ranked higher, why some are ranked lower, what factors go into these, which ones should you get, which ones should you not get, even handbags, do let me know and I'd love to make a video like that for you. Next up, we have a classic striped shirt. We all know a white shirt is very versatile, a white shirt is very classy. However, a white shirt with navy blue stripes, just imagine that. You can be wearing the most basic outfit, but just having something with nice stripes or just a nice print in general going on will literally elevate your outfit. As long as it's not something very blingy, very loud, I feel like it's just perfect. That is just because when we talk about the polite society, when we talk about, let's say you're going meeting somebody for the first time, you're fine dining with them, what you say should matter more than what you are wearing. Otherwise, the focus of attention goes on what you're wearing and not on who you are or what you're saying or what points you have to make. Which is why when we see examples of, let's say, the royal family, we see that they do wear very understated, muted colors. Anything in nautical colors does make your outfit look very elevated. All of these are completely my own opinions, so don't think of these as facts. Feel free to play around, but if you ask me, this is what my personal preference is always going to be. Now, this nautical style that we see in fashion today actually came into being in 1917 when Coco Chanel launched her collection after visiting the French coast. Fun fact, shirts would only be a part of menswear up until then, and then she came and revolutionized this whole industry, and now we wear shirts so comfortably, so confidently. So credit where it's due. Thank you to Coco Chanel. Next up, we have trench coats. Now, this is more of a winter staple than it is summer. Getting yourself a trench coat also depends on how cold it's going to be where you stay. So for example, I stay in Delhi, and so for me, something like a mixed material trench coat would do really well. If you live in some place which does get really cold, a 100% wool trench coat is something you should invest in. A lot of people think a sweater or a jacket is going to keep them warm, and while yes, they will, if you want to elevate your style, a trench coat is something you should get. And personally, I feel like it's going to keep you much more warm because it does cover the lower half of your body a little bit as well. We all need something that we can just pick up, put on and just head out of the door without putting too much of brain into it. Even if you're wearing pajamas underneath, you just cover it all up with a trench coat, fix your hair a little bit and you head out and you're good to go. That is why this is such an underrated piece that will literally transform anything you're wearing just by covering it up in a very polished way. So if you're just starting to curate your wardrobe, I would say get one to begin with. If you're just starting, black, deep navy blue or a camel or beigeish color would look really nice. Next up, we have a classic belt. Once again, something that not too many people wear, but it can really elevate your outfit. Now, especially if you like shopping at, for example, Zara or H&M, where what you buy probably 100 other girls have also bought. That's when you need to add some kind of spice to the outfit on your own. I bought this dress from Zara. A few days later, I go to this work event and I'm seeing 2 other girls wear the same thing. The only way then in which you can actually stand out and elevate your outfits is by adding some kind of belt or some kind of accessory, and belts are one of the easiest accessories you can add. But go for something that's a little bit understated but still has a little bit of chic factor going on. So many girls, myself included, for the longest time, we do not get an extra hole punched into our belt so we can tighten it as much as we want to tighten it. Get one more hole punched into the belt, otherwise the belt will just be lying there, you will never be wearing it. But if it fits you the right way, that's when it's actually serving the purpose. And finally, we have summer dresses. When worn right, short skirts, short dresses, shorts in fact, all three look very polished. But something that you can absolutely never go wrong with are summer dresses. They look very cute. When you ask anybody, it It gives such a nice, polished, cute, chic vibe. So it completely falls within the elegant checklist, but it also falls within the cute and the more feminine checklist. These dresses can be long, these dresses can be short, depending on what you find comfortable. Even when I was in college, my college had kind of like a dress code. Flowy, short summer dresses actually ended up looking very cute rather than going against a certain dress code, if that makes sense. Having told you all of these pieces that will elevate your wardrobe 110%, take my word for it, it is also my duty to tell you that you do not need to buy all of these items all at once. You want to be thoughtful when you're buying each of these pieces. All your good buys are going to be products that you will wear again and again, that when you open your wardrobe, you will not feel like, oh my god, what do I wear today? You feel these feelings only when you impulsively shop. So we're trying to avoid that. I will leave all the links down in the description. Check those links out for yourself and make sure you only add to your cart what you really like. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and leave your comments down below letting me know what other videos you'd like to watch. And if you're new here, I would love for you to join our family on YouTube, because I do make a lot of personal styling guides and I would love for you to elevate your personal style as well. I'll be seeing you guys very soon. Till then, bye bye.